According to this new report, looks like they were desperate, both of these duplicitous duos. They were desperate to hide the fact that these children, they do not belong to them. What happened with the Queen last year is what I want to talk to you in this video. By the way, guys, most of my viewers are not subscribed. If you're one of them, consider subscribing, hit the bell. So basically, if you remember, last year, both Meghan and Harry, they were there in UK for the Platinum Jubilee for the Queen. And they took some picture. They posted, in fact, one picture of Lily in the UK when they were visiting the family. And Meghan bragged about this, and she used her PR team to get as many clout as possible using that one picture of Lily. Obviously, we said this is not true. This child, it is not from Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle just faked the whole pregnancy. These kids that they're showing, they do not exist, or that they're surrogate children. That's what we have said. Now, a lot of people, they counter-argued and said, no, wait a second. She did take picture with the family members. Oh no, they were in the UK. The people did see her, and a lot of other things, a lot of other counter arguments that are coming forth. So I wanted to just dig deep a little bit into it more, because I wanted to really show you guys what happened. And I found, thankfully, a new article that explains why I said these children, they are not Meghan and Harry's, and that these children, they were not actually seen by the Queen or anybody else. So this is what I want to share with you. Queen Elizabeth prepared cake for Lily's first birthday. Again, that was in UK. She was in UK for the first birthday. She was there. But Harry and Meghan's were no shows. Ex-staffers. Let's read a little bit more here. So Prince Harry and Meghan Markle seemingly abandoned the late Queen Elizabeth last year when it came to celebrate their daughter's first birthday. The Duke and Duchess of Surrogate jetted across the pond from California abode last June, if you remember again, to attend the monarch's Platinum Jubilee in England. And that was the time when her birthday, the surrogate or non-existent or invisible kid had the first birthday. The couple were also commemorating their daughter's big day at the time, and according to royal footman Paul Burrell, the Queen had a special dessert made for the little tyke. But what you can think about them? Obviously, this child, they do not belong. This child, it doesn't belong to Meghan and Harry. So what they did, they skipped it. They snubbed the Queen, according to this report. However, the sovereign, who died on September 8, 2022, at the age of 96, allegedly did not get to meet with her great-granddaughter on her big day. Quote unquote, even on Elizabeth's first birthday, the Queen did not see her, end quote. Burrell, 65, told the Mirror recently. The reason for that is because, obviously, we all know Meghan and Harry, they did not want the Queen, or anybody for that matter in the family, to know too much about Lily, because then they will obviously end up getting her DNA, test her DNA sample and collect DNA sample. I mean, who knows? So they wanted to play it very, very safe, Meghan and Harry. They did not want Lily to be exposed. They did not want anybody to become close contact with Lily, at least for the time being, because she was too young. And now that she's growing up, this surrogate child, this invisible child, now that she's growing up, obviously they're going to brainwash her. They're going to tell her, okay, if they ask you this question, answer this, right? She can do something about this. If they try to get any DNA sample from you, don't give it to them, call us, right? As she's growing up. But obviously at that time, they could not do it. If the family members, they wanted to hug her, kiss her, they could not say, no, you cannot do this, because then they will come across very, very suspicious. And so they wanted to hide Lily's, her time and her face from the monarchy as much as possible, especially when she was very, very young last year at the age of 1. Let's read a little bit more. The Invictus Games founder, 38, and the former actress, 42, had thrown a little bash for Lilibet at Frogmore Cottage in Windsor. Now, the 2-year-old was born on June 4th, 2021 and was named after the Queen and Harry's late mother. So again, this was the picture they posted, Meghan posted. But of course, nobody actually see her. Nobody could actually talk to her or touch her because these are all forbidden. It is almost like a taboo. Just a day later, the monarch had inquired if the couple would like to come over to Buckingham Palace for tea time. She was told they have gone. Recalled, quote, "What do you mean they have gone?" she said. "They have gone back to America." Oh no, they never said goodbye. So can you imagine how cryptic it was for them in regards to their children, that they did not even notify or gave notice to anybody or did not tell anybody that they were leaving for the States. They just, in the darkness of the night, they just vanished, just disappeared. Do you not think these are all very, very suspicious? Come on, if you have a sane mind, just think about this. This is common sense. Why would somebody just, escape like this? Why would somebody just leave without telling anybody? There is something fishy. There is something not right about the whole thing. He added that Her Majesty was, quote, confused by the Sussex's sudden departure back to their Montecito, California home. And why not? Because they did not want, they were very, very afraid that somebody might expose Lily and take sample of her DNA and end up knowing who she is, who her real father and mother were. Quote, "How could you offend our queen?" quote unquote. He wondered. "Well, I don't understand anyone that could do that. Not her family. Why would you want to?" End quote. Absolutely. I mean, again, common sense that you say goodbye to your family, friends, at least to the queen, because she's the eldest person that time, right, in the family. You should tell her. I mean, well, Harry said, okay, I had a good relationship with the queen. That kind of good relationship you had, that you did never bother to say, you know what, I'm leaving, my grandma, I'm leaving. No, he never had a good relationship with the queen after Meghan came to his life, because the queen knew it. She could smell something was wrong with this lady, Meghan Markle. Quote, "She was devoid of jealousy, anger, envy, and all those traits that we associate with other people. She did not have. She was just a very simple soul. I wish the world could have known her the way I knew her," he added, quote unquote, talking about the monarch. The pair had decided to take a step back as senior members of the royal family in January of 2020, and they subsequently left the United Kingdom later that year. So this is one of the last pictures of the Queen at Balmoral before she died. One of the, as I said, one of the last photos featuring Queen Elizabeth before her death on September 8, 2022, last year. Harry and the Queen had a tight bond over the course of their lives, with the Empress, quote, adoring her grandson, a source told People last year. But, guys, whatever relationship Harry had, whatever they are trying to tell us, at the end of the day, we know that Harry is such a horrible, horrible grandson after Meghan came to his life, that he actually snubbed the Queen. He ignored her. He wanted to use her against the monarchy. He wanted to use her for his own benefit, for his wife's sake. That was all about what the Queen was to Harry after Meghan came to his life. There's nothing to it. So now they're obviously, they were benefiting from the Queen when she was alive by trashing the monarchy, and a lot of people, they took it to their hearts how Meghan could do this. As you can see in this interview, she was trashing the monarchy with one lie after another. There's one report that said she lied 17 times, but I believe she lied even more than that, but 17 was the count. And then, of course, they toured Africa, spending millions of dollars, Meghan Markle especially, just left and right. No care for money, no care for her duties. And every time she would be asked to do some duty, do some engagement for the royal family, she would always blame them and tell them, oh, I had to take care of my kid, but what I had to do, go to another engagement. This is how she used the monarchy, their money in Africa, in many other countries in Europe. So thank God that she is not coming, because this is going to be a disaster. She should never set foot in Europe, let alone in UK. But she does dare to come to Germany and give a speech. Now, talking about that speech, there is a report. I hope that report is true, and that report is suggesting that Meghan Markle might not be giving any speech before the ending of the ceremony for the Invictus game. I just hope that report is true and that happens. I have some comments here, guys. Let me know you still believe about these kids, these duplicitous duos, the invisible kid, fake kid. Yeah, of course you can say that. Hello, British BR. Thank you, Olohoa, Susie, Christina, Lou, Faye, Jane. I have so many comments here. Beth, Faye, thank you guys. Diane, please leave your comment in the comment section below, and I will talk to you next time. Have a wonderful day.